Okay, good morning, everybody. Good to see you guys again as we open the foray of currency analysis for this week. Okay, it's been a rainy few days, so hope you guys stay safe, don't fall sick. Okay, so as people are still streaming in, let me share with you a bit of what we do here on a daily basis. We have this currency call every day at 11 a.m. where Jin will be walking through with us his thoughts and ideas for a specific currency pair for each day. So today we have Monday, Australia and Kiwi. Tuesday we have the Euro. Wednesday, Pound. Thursday, Yen and Gold. Friday we have US CAD, and currently we have Bitcoin. Okay, previously we had oil. Okay, but we try to see what things outside of FX we can actually introduce to you guys. So currently we have Bitcoin every Friday. So I see there are some new attendees today. Just gonna launch a poll right now to see how many of you are first timers. I appreciate if you can help me to fill that in. And as you guys are filling that in, just remember that this webinar will be useful for both long-term and short-term investors, as Jin will be going through with us different time frames for each pair. He will be going through what could move prices, some possible trade ideas, and highlighting the potential targets and risks for each trade idea. However, just a disclaimer, that information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation, but solely the opinions and views of Jin. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering these trades. Okay, and as a poll is still going on, a short introduction for those who are here for the first time. I'm Jonathan, and I've known Jin for about 5 years as a student, moving on to a trader and coach as well as a business partner. We run LCMS traders, okay, where trainings are conducted for to train up traders to be profitable, as well as Forex Briefcase, which is our managed account service, where Jin trades an AUM of over 9 million USD on a daily basis. Other than that, he has been invited to speak on many stages globally, and I'm sure one of the reasons why you came to know about us is through such events, okay, and that's why you are here. Okay, thanks for those who fill in the poll. Okay, we will really warm welcome to those who are attending again, joining us for the first time. And before I hand the time over to Jin, just one last poll here to find out how did you guys get here. Okay, so yep, let's appreciate if you can fill in this poll, and once it's done, we can get started.
Alrighty. Hello. Hi everyone. How are you doing? Give me a big wave, a big thumbs up, a big reaction if you are here and ready to go. Got one thumb up. Come on, come on. We've got 30 of you in here. Let's get more reaction. Okay. So we are live on Facebook, Forex Trading Asia. If you get the chance, jump onto Facebook, Forex Trading Asia. Help me click like, click share. Let's get even more people onto this call. We are in our week of hitting that 100th free currency call daily video that we've been doing since, well, 100 trading days ago, right? I don't know when it was, but 100 days ago, trading days ago, we started doing this live currency trading call where every day I go through a different currency pair, guiding you through different things of how to trade, what to trade, what levels to look out for, absolutely entirely free, right? So I had one guy just privately message me asking me if this is a free webinar. Yes, it is. It has been free and it will be free. So make sure you turn up, join, participate, take notes, make sure you take action on some of the trade ideas as well, okay? Let's get started. Today is Monday, so we'll be looking at the Aussie US and the New Zealand US dollar. I'll give you a brief overview of the news that are coming up for the week as well. And then every day we look at a different currency pair so that we can guide you through what could be happening into the next couple of days, into what to trade. Right. With that said, let's look at the news to start. All right, that's not the news. That's my favorite page. Okay, let me show you this first. LCMS Traders Club. So I know that most of you are already club members. There are a few of you who are not yet, and you should be. You should be. You have to be. Why I say that is because if you go onto Facebook now, search LCMS Traders Club. You can click join. It is $49 a month to join, or $199 a year. But at $199 a year, what I'm saying is, you get all the currency call, which you're already getting now. You get weekly live calls. So on Monday nights, I do a coaching call where I guide people on how to trade better, go through psychology, go through trade identification. What we did here couple of weeks ago or a month ago, we looked at euro and pound, identified over 100 pips worth of trades there. I opened my own personal network to all my members here on, building their other sources of income, how to, invest in different things to build more income. Thanks, Roderick, for asking to join straight away. Well done. I think the guys will send you the link for that as well. So every Monday night we have a Zoom call like this to guide you through different aspects of how to trade better. Okay. Tonight, make sure you join those club members. Make sure you join. I most likely will be releasing a very special little news to you. You want to be first in, best dressed, get registered. Okay. I'll tell you more about that tonight at 9 o'clock. With that weekly live call, we also have a coaching sessions on Wednesday nights. So every Wednesday night, we do a coaching session where we teach you more about how to look at trend, support, resistance, indicators, price action, chart patterns, candlestick patterns, all kinds of things put together so that you can trade better, so that you can make more money, so that you can trade more independently and more profitably in the long term. Okay, so it's all there. These are all being recorded so that you can watch, rewatch. If you can't join the session, you can watch it again. If you join now, you can watch what we went through last time as well. So it's all there. The database is full and getting more. Make sure you join right now. I do note that some of you came in from the Telegram channel. So with the Telegram channel sending you signals on how to trade, on what to trade, we actually send it out first in the LCMS Traders Club. Okay, so I always tell everyone, signals is very time sensitive. You need to know, the trade straight away. You need to be able to get into a trade quick. Because if I tell you to sell euro pound at 9030 and you get in 1 hour later, it might not be that price. You might be at a bad trade there already. Okay, so for example, buy euro US at 1.1830, stop loss, take profit level 1, 2, and 3. We not only tell you when to buy into the trade, we also tell you the reasons why we are buying into those trades. Okay, the step-by-step logic behind why you want to get into a trade. So you not only make money by following a signal, you also learn how to trade better. You learn my strategy and how to trade better, and we actually guide you on whether to close at take profit level 1 or 2 or 3. Minimize your risk, maximize your profit, guiding you through this whole trade signals journey. Okay, so make sure if you're not already a club member, make sure you come click join at LCMS Traders Club. There's a lot of information there. You can ask questions, you can do all kinds of stuff. With that said, let's look at the news today. Today is going to be a low news situation. Look at it. We have 12:30, a bit of yen news. And nothing at all until 8:30 and 10 o'clock tonight. So all those news, are probably going to keep the market a little bit more quiet. We have seen that slight continual US dollar weakness, exactly as I told you last week. that we will see US dollar weakness, but that weakness will slow down a little bit. Okay, it's not going to be that big swing upwards anymore. It's probably reaching topish level. It's going to slow down a little bit. But what you want to take note of is tomorrow we have monetary policy meeting minutes coming from Australia. That's going to be meeting minutes on what they did for last week's or 2 weeks ago. Reserve Bank of Australia's rate decision. They didn't do anything. At that point, it wasn't much of a surprise. So I don't expect the meeting minutes to be much of a surprise here as well. Okay, so because of that, I anticipate that the Aussie dollar is likely to sit a little bit quieter. It might continue with its trend upwards, but not massively. At this point, I do think that Aussie is quite topish. I'll show you what I mean on the charts shortly. With that said, Wednesday we have nothing much. We have OPEC meetings, pound CPI numbers. I'll tell you more about pound on Wednesday morning because we talk about pound on Wednesday morning. I'll tell you more on how to trade this news on Wednesday morning. On Thursday, nothing much again. We have FOMC meeting minutes, not going to do much. But on Friday, it's going to be important. Friday is a Euro PMI numbers, a series of PMI numbers coming out from the Eurozone. PMI is a Purchasing Managers Index. So it actually tells you how, it gives you an insight into how the economy is likely to be going, whether it's going to be good or bad, whether it's an expansionary or in contractionary phase. So that's going to be something important to pay attention to, but I'm not going to go through that now. We talk about Euro on Wednesday mornings. I'll give you a recap of that on Friday morning as well. So as I said last week, it's going to be quite a low news situation for this week. We expect to see some trending situations or even, a slight trend more towards a consolidation of the market this week, but don't rush into any trades because it's going to move a bit slower. You're going to feel like you want to jump into trades left, right, center. You want to make sure that it breaks certain levels before you get into a trade. Okay, so when I talk about certain levels, I'll show you what I mean here on the charts. So jumping into the charts right now, this is the Aussie US dollar chart on a daily time frame. Okay, this is the daily time frame. So for property investors, for long-term investors, if you're looking at price movements, you want to look at it in the bigger time frame, such as the daily. At this point now, I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see better. At this point now, the Aussie US is sitting at 7188. It's slowly moving up, but it's more likely to react to this 7215 level. Okay, it's more likely to react to that level, and we're going to see what happens there. In my view, I do think that we are likely to see some upside for the Aussie. Okay, we're likely to see some upside for the Aussie US dollar, but I don't think it's going to happen in a hurry. I don't think it's going to happen even this week. I think this week, if I go into H4 time frame now, if you're trading this, I think that it's going to go up and sit in this region for a while. Right, so prices are probably going to go up and sit in this zone, in this resistance zone for a while, trying to break higher, trying to bounce off that resistance and break lower. You're going to have a lot more patience at this point. I would actually say that, if it does break higher, if it goes past even 7245, you got a good 50 pip stop loss here. You're a good 120 pip take profit. You're looking at a more than 1:2 risk reward ratio. Okay, 50 pip stop loss, 100 pip take profit, risk 50, make a possible 120 to the next resistance level of 7377. But it's going to take some time. It has to move from this point, move a good 50, almost 60 pips upwards before I could be looking for that trade. But look for that upside move. The question, if you have any questions, put it in the chat, but I'll ask myself a question on your behalf. Can we sell it down? you could sell it down if it bounces off this resistance downwards, but your take profit level might be at about 70, 80 pips take profit at the very most, with a stop loss of about 40 to 50 pips. It's possible, right? It's possible, but probably not one of the most attractive trades that I'll come across probably this week. I would look for that patience, let it go up, see what happens here. Most likely it's going to break higher, and then look for that trade higher, but have that patience to let it break higher before you jump into a trade. A lot of times I know that you're going to be tempted to jump into a trade to sell down because it looks like it's going to repeat that pattern. It can come down, but it might take quite a long time for it to come lower before going back up again, or it might sit there a long time before it comes any lower. Okay, so quite straightforward. My view for Aussie US, there's only a news tomorrow, the meeting minutes. It's probably not going to be much of a surprise. Nothing much else for the rest of the week. I think that we might see it sit at this resistance level before trending upwards again. Any questions on that so far? I know Daniel has been putting out the summaries in the chat. No, Jason, you don't miss Aussie yen. Aussie yen will probably be when we talk about yen on Thursday. Okay. Now we look at New Zealand US dollar. New Zealand US dollar on a daily time frame. It broke the 6590 level. It's sitting at 6539 or 6540 level at this point now. It looks like we might see, if I had to adjust this line a bit lower, it probably sitting at this level here, this level here, and this level here. So it looks like it might turn back up, break above, and reach towards the 6677 level. Okay, looking at it on the H4 time frame, if it does, it's probably going to do the same thing, similar thing to what Aussie is doing. It's probably going to sit in this area here. Oops, a bit too big there. It's probably going to sit in this area here for a little bit before possibly going back up. But for the New Zealand dollar, although there's no scheduled news coming out for this week, the idea or the risk coming from New Zealand right now is the last time when they had a rate decision, they said that they could go to negative rates. The last time they had that rate decision, they said that they were increasing bond purchases or purchasing program. And right now, New Zealand has a fresh load of coronavirus cases happening right now. So we see a little bit, this is the reasons why we saw that little bit of weakness coming from New Zealand dollar, and also because it's hit that 6677 resistance level. So at this point now, it could go back up, trade within that range of 6550 to 6677. But depending on how the coronavirus news comes out, if we don't see any relief coming for New Zealand, we might see that continue lower. Okay. Despite not having much economic news coming out, we might see that come lower for New Zealand US dollar. If the news from coronavirus keeps getting worse, stop loss 40 something pips, 50 pips, take profit about 100. You're still looking at almost 1:2 risk reward ratio there for the downside. If it goes up 40 pips stop loss, 90, 100 pip take profit. Again, 1:2 risk reward ratio on the upside. Given that you could see both either the upside or the downside, in this case, I would say that it's going to sit at this resistance level for a while before moving lower. Okay, sit at this resistance of 6550 for a while before moving lower. So it's going to be a contrarian play, okay, a divergence play between the Aussie US and the New Zealand US dollar. Weaker Kiwi, stronger Aussie dollar. You have that direction in both ways. Keep your trades flexible, keep your trades safe. There probably might not be too much trading today, but you know, don't force your trades. Okay, any questions? If not, let me see. If there are no further questions, Jonathan, you take it back.
Okay, so thanks, Jin, for the analysis. For those of you who didn't manage to catch some of the information, Daniel has been typing the summaries, okay, in the chat. So that is where you guys can keep up to speed. Just a last poll before we conclude. How do you find this session? Please let us know. Okay, and just while you're doing that, as much as we run this seminar daily at 11 o'clock, okay, Traders Club members also benefit from an update from this session every night at 9 p.m. Okay, so what happens is Kenneth will run through with us what happens during the day, okay, to continue on from this session. So if you guys would like that, remember to join, okay, and see you guys tomorrow morning at 11. And for the members also, see you guys tonight at 9 p.m. where we have our weekly session with Jin. Okay, Jin, just one question from Sunil. Will Kiwi USD be on your watch list?
Sunil, it will be on my watch list. Aussie upwards is on my watch list. Kiwi downwards is on my watch list. But wait for it to move. You know, just to give you I don't think I gave you the price. I would say below 65, 6520. Below 6520, then I'll be looking for that downside move in the New Zealand US dollar.
Okay, so yep, Jin has went down to the price, so watch out for that. Again, remember patience is key. Okay, so thank you guys for the session. Okay, see the members tonight, 9 p.m. and the rest of you tomorrow at 11. Have a great day.